Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your JDG Auto Collision pregame show. It's parent night here in Hoehne, so now we're going to show all the parents getting their roses.
Clothes, the dinners, the travel, everything that you have given us. We appreciate every time, effort of everything that you have put for us. Boys and girls, show your parents' appreciation. Give them a flower. Go ahead.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Sorry if that was a little too loud there. I messed up coming back to you guys there. That should be better now. This is your JDG Auto Collision pregame show. Why mess with the rest when you can go to the best? Starting off with the Custer County Bobcats, it's a younger squad. Head coach Dylan Stallings. Got to talk to Coach Dylan Stallings before the game. Really good guy, just trying to build a culture here. Played over at Coffeyville Junior College, then transferred over onto OPSU. You could tell he's a young, energetic coach that's going to turn things around here at Custer. Custer 0-7 on the year, but this is a younger team. I think in 2 or 3 years you're looking at a team that's going to be really good. If you go to Hoehne, the big thing tonight's playoffs. And yes, we're talking about playoffs here. This is a big deal here for Hoehne tonight. Hoehne really controls their own destiny with a win tonight versus Custer County and a win versus Walsenburg. They will be going to the playoffs. So how does that work is, 21st in the state right now is where Hoehne sits. So the big thing how this works is if you win your league, and you're outside the 16, you're guaranteed to cut out one of those 16 teams, particularly working 16-1. So, this is 2 scenarios for Hoehne. With a Hoehne win tonight, and yes, Hoehne will be wanting to cheer on their biggest rivals in Fowler tonight. With a Walsenburg loss and a Hoehne win tonight, Hoehne claims the league title and will be in the playoffs at least as a 16 seed. Also, if Hoehne can just win these next 2, they're also in regardless. So, huge playoff implications tonight. It's going to be a good one here for Coach Ronnie Yates and his Hoehne Farmers. Going to take a quick break and be right back. Kickoff coming up in about 12 minutes.
CynMar Land and Lawn Care provides proven and professional solutions for residential, commercial, industrial, governmental, and agricultural companies located in Colorado and Kansas. We provide top-notch services at affordable prices. You'll get skilled, trained technicians, not kids' day laborers or unskilled spare-timers. We also offer total weed control for alleys, driveways, fence lines, and more, plus noxious weed control. Give us a call today at 719-680-2651. or visit CynMarLandCare.com.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Elijah Finn. Number 55, Taylor Bradford. Number 10, Wyatt Grundy. Number 15, Aggie Thomas. Number 65, Ty Stolfon. My last name's Jones. I slaughtered him. Sorry. Number 22, Wade Pierce. And now for the Hoehne Farmers, starting lineup defense. Number 2, Antonio Cantoria. Number 4, Anthony Sandoval. Number 9, Brody Sylvie. Number 34, Grayson Cedars. And for our seniors, number 7, Diego Lujan. Number 21, Gilberto Alvarado. Number 8, Bobby Terry. Number 1, Lavon Bachicha.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight on the play-by-play is going to be myself, Brock Bernelli. On the camera is one of Hoehne's own Phoenix San Roman. She'll be handling your camera duties tonight. And we're about to have football here from Hoehne, Colorado. We welcome you to Botero Field, the 0-7 Custer County Bobcats versus the 4-3 Hoehne Farmers. Looks like Hoehne will get the opening kickoff. Shall be a good one. Obviously, if you guys just join us, Hoehne controlling their own destiny, 2 straight wins, and we got the playoffs for the first time in 4 years, ladies and gentlemen, with a Hoehne win and a Walsenburg. And if you're a Hoehne fan tonight, believe it or not, you're going to have to cheer on your arch rival in Fowler tonight versus Walsenburg. Anthony Sandoval is going to get us started. Here we go. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Get that ball a bit because Anthony Sandoval just took it to its crib for a Hoehne touchdown to get us started from the first play of tonight's ball game. 6-0. How about that for Anthony Sandoval? An opening kickoff return for a touchdown. 2-point conversion coming up for Magnet and the rest of the Hoehne Farmers. So 6 points, 14 seconds in. A great night to start out for Anthony Sandoval. A toss up the middle. And it looks like Gilberto Alvarado got it. 8-0, Hoehne up big here against Custer.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
Welcome you back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brock Bernelli. She's Phoenix San Roman, bringing you those great camera angles tonight. If you guys want to see Farmers basketball, please let us know. We will be bringing Farmers basketball, and that is, if there's enough interest in sponsorship, we will be bringing Farmers basketball to you guys this winter. Brody Silvey's going to boot it out. Runs out of bounds and Mustard on the field. The return man there for Custer was number 3, Lucas Bradford, the freshman. So now Custer will set up for the first time tonight. Saw a lot of Mason Simmons, the sophomore, warming up, and warm-ups as well as Jordan Craig, the senior. So a younger team relatively for this Custer County team. They do got 6 seniors, but a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomore are going to be out here tonight. And I could just read it by coaches like Clayton Stallings. His team's going to be really good in 2 or 3 years. He's trying to build a culture. You know, it's really good talking to him pregame, just what's going to be his steps. How is he going to, I guess, formulate to kind of form a dynasty here. Went to Coffeyville Junior College, transferred to OPSU during the COVID year. And a fun fact about Coach Stallings, the only coach on his coaching staff. So he's a one-man crew, one-man band, helping out these Custer County Bobcats. Said next year he plans on to bring a lot of his old college coaches and a lot of old college players he played with to come over here and play and coach for these Custer County Bobcats to help him out. See Coach Stallings there in the white with the big play sheet there on the sidelines. Here comes the Custer County Bobcats to get us started. Motion man outside the pass. It's going to be ending up being a run up the middle. Off the draw there, Jordan Craig. Levon Bachicha drawing the start at left outside linebacker tonight in that cast. Relatively, he was the starting running back to start the season. Been battling some injuries, but's played through a lot. Playing some defense here tonight. Out of a pistol formation, here comes Craig. Craig high snap, dancing around the pocket, going to throw it out in the flats and a completed pass. Nice little pass to the outside there. Going to be completed almost close to the first down. Going to be about 3rd and 1 for the Custer County Bobcats. The receiving man on that was Aggie Thomas, a sophomore, 6'1", 160. So you're going to hear a lot of freshmen, sophomore, ladies and gentlemen, and once they develop, this is going to be a really good ball team right here. 11-27 here in the first. QB run up the middle. Flynn, my apologies, going to be eventually brought down. That Elijah Flynn, a freshman. So Jordan Craig getting a little snaps at quarterback, and now Flynn. So Flynn, if things keep progressing, going to be a 4-year starter here. And if you're Coach Stallings, I like that mindset. If you're coming in here early as a head coach, let's get a freshman and let's develop him. Out of the gun, Flynn. Flynn dancing around the pocket, going to be rushed by Bachicha. Pass incomplete there. Thomas was the intended receiver. Sandoval had him draped in coverage. 10:55 here with a running clock. Clock still running even with the incomplete pass. .41 checking into the game's Braden Baker, the freshman. Clock still running off the incompletion. Flynn, the quarterback, out of the gun. Here comes Flynn, going to pass out of the flats. And incomplete there. Off the left side of your screen. 8-0, still your score, 10-12. Remaining 3rd down here for the Custer County Bobcats. So a pass-heavy team. They're going to get out of the gun. They're not scared to have their quarterback work out of the bootleg. And now Hoehne goes to a cover 2, Tampa 2 type defense. They're going to work out into a cover 0. You can see they're building the fence off the 3 top. Cover 2 working into a cover 0. Bobbled. Down and Wyatt Grundy. So Wyatt Grundy jumping on the bobbled snap. Custer going to try to go to a hurry up here. Off the punt with 9:33. A punt up in the air. And that's a good one. Sent out to Anthony Sandoval. So not as long as his last return, but 5 or 6 yards. And now Jacob Magnet's going to trot out for the first time tonight for the first game through possession. Jacob Magnet, 2nd-year starter. Missed some last year due to a concussion. They were going back and forth between him and Bobby Terry. Now you see a good part of the season going to Jacob Magnet. Bobby Terry more in a blocking type tight end role. So pistol offset formation. Here comes Magnet. Right side of his hip, Guzzo. In the backfield, 5 yards back, Sandoval. Sandoval dancing around, shrugs one man off, going to get about 4 yards. First start of the year also for number 88, Alec Baca. Alec Baca, a freshman getting worked into Rodney Yates' offense. 8-0 is your score, 9:04 remaining in the first. 2nd and 10. Right side of Magnet's Guzzo. Ball's live. Magnet dancing in the pocket. Going to get rushed quickly and incomplete. Going to be a QB hurry on the back of Gage Ruth's football card. The senior, number 88. 8-0, 8:40 remaining here in the first quarter of play on Brock Bernelli. She's Phoenix San Roman. Thank y'all. Tune in. If you guys, please feel free to like, subscribe, give us a comment, good or bad. We truly appreciate you guys. Magnet working out. Magnet getting rushed. Just going to dump it off there to Alec Baca. And how about that there from number 88, Gage Ruth. Gage Ruth is dominating that right side of Hoehne so far. Causing pressures early, a couple bobbled snaps. Connor McGraw checks out, and now the special teams unit in. Looks like it'll be Caden Marquez to send it. Antonio Cantoria warming up on the sideline for Hoehne. Dancing around there, that's Thomas. Brought down by Connor Kniesel. So now Antonio Cantoria might be getting some looks at quarterback here on the next drive. Trotting out as a DB here. He started as a DB. Was number 12 to start out the year. Switched to number 2 after the departure of Nathan Zamora. 8-0, 8:16 in the first. Levon Bachicha out, Diego Lujan out. Jacob Magnet working with Carter Aguilar, the freshman, on some snapping. 2 aborted snaps there in the first. And a nice pancake block off the other side there. It's number 15 getting in there for Custer, Aggie Thomas. Working on Kniesel, but the pass incomplete. So 8-0 is your score. 7:41 left here in the first. Magnet working on the sidelines, you see there with freshman center Carter Aguilar. Cantoria was also working on the sideline, so might be indication Cantoria might be QB2 now for this Hoehne squad. So she'll be something to keep an eye out on. Going to drop 4 out in the coverage. The pass off to the flats off the right side. And eventually ran out of bounds, ran out of real estate there, Wyatt Grundy. 8-0, 7:04 here in the first. Like the passing concept so far from Coach Stallings. A freshman quarterback in there. We've seen about 7 or 8 passes here on 2 drives. And it's short to intermediate passes. It's not going deep down the field. It's simply Coach Stallings setting up his freshmen for the best case scenario. Taking pressure off the quarterback. And I mean, if you're a freshman, a developing team, and you get a quarterback to throw 20, 25 times a game, an 8-man, you can lower that down to 10 to 15 senior year. And it's going to work wonders for this Custer County team. I'm very excited with the play calling. And it looks like a lineman might have jumped a little too quickly there. So parent night here. Obviously for a lot of these seniors for Hoehne, possibly their last game at Botero Field. That being Levon Bachicha, Bobby Terry, Gilberto Alvarado, and Diego Lujan. So how this works is Hoehne, unless they're a top 8 seed, will be going on the road. And with going on the road, there's a good chance if you can win round 1 with the flipping of the coin in round 2 getting here. So it's a big possibility still for Hoehne, for these seniors to maybe get one more ball game. The snap and another false start. Eight to 0, 6:58. Thank all who joined us here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. I'm Brock Bernelli. She's Phoenix Senroman on the camera. We'll keep you an update on that ball game of the Fowler and Walsenburg game. Here comes Flynn working outside. Flynn dancing around, just going to dump it off there to the flats again, working the sidelines. Completed there. That was number 15, Aggie Thomas. So now trying to kind of work in a no huddle, 4th down. Working out of a punt formation now. The punt outside, the kick. Short punt going out to the 30, going to take a Bobcats bounce to around the 28, so Magnet will set up shop now. Looks like Magnet will trot back out as the quarterback. So we'll keep you updated on some scores around the league and such tonight. Might keep you update on some of those Dodgers and Yankees. And if you guys are missing the World Series for this, I truly appreciate you guys, because as a big baseball fan myself, probably my second favorite sport, missing the World Series game 1's something big. So outside, as Coach Jones gives me an update, 0 to 0, end of the 4th between the Dodgers and Yankees. So outside here working now for the Hoehne Farmers. Give you a quick update on that Fowler and Walsenburg game. It's Fowler 14, Walsenburg 0. So with a Fowler win and a Hoehne win, Hoehne will become league champions if it stays to course. Outside pass, bombs away, Brody Sylvie. Won a Saddle Rock zone. How about that? The Magnet to Brody Sylvie connection. So 14 to 0 Fowler. First quarter there for Cale True's Fowler Grizzlies. It gives us time now to take a break on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
CynMar Land and Lawn Care provides proven and professional solutions for residential, commercial, industrial, governmental, and agricultural companies located in Colorado and Kansas. We provide top-notch services at affordable prices. You'll get skilled, trained technicians, not kids' day laborers or unskilled spare-timers. We also offer total weed control for alleys, driveways, fence lines, and more, plus noxious weed control. Give us a call today at 719-680-2651 or visit CynMarLandCare.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Sandoval, congratulations to him to hitting 1,000 rushing yards on the year. Just getting more with that 1,000 right there. Anthony Sandoval, 10-yard rush there. So Anthony Sandoval having a good season for Hoehne. Only a junior. You see him there in the 4 jersey. Very good, humble kid. Just off the field, it's very good to always talk to Anthony. A good kid on and off the field. And it's good to see him get his 1,000 yards. 5:34, 8 to 0. Uno out to the right. Magnet off the draw. Sandoval going to find the right side gap. Mustard in the backfield there twice. Looks like it might have been Moulter there working on Wade Pierce, the sophomore. Let's see who it's on. Sandoval looks like it's going to get the breather or the play from Coach Yates. Gilberto Alvarado in. Had a nice little carry there off the 2-point conversion. (14-0), first quarter, 7 minutes to go in that Walsenburg and Fowler game. Fowler is up. In this ball game, it's 8-0, 4:43 left in the first. So the big storyline here tonight, it was obviously Sandoval getting to 1,000 yards, but a huge story with Hoehne trying to get to the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. So with a win here tonight and obviously a Fowler win, they will be crowned league champions here at Botero Field. Magnet out of the gun, working out to the backside there. That's Gilberto Alvarado. Off the fake draw, Brody Silvey shrugs one man off. Touchdown, Farmers. 14-0 Hoehne. Gives the ball to Kirby Bernardo, and it's a Hoehne score. Connor McGraw checking in off the left side. Magnet, the snap. The option keeper, Gilberto Alvarado, he's in. So 16-0 Hoehne have the kickoff coming up next.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Welcome back, friends, family. It's 16-0. I'm Brock Brunelli. She's Phoenix and Roman. Bringing you those camera angles here tonight. 4:05 left here, first quarter. Kickoff deep there. 16-0, sent deep there, out and out of bounds. So 4:03 left here in the first. Custer versus Hoehne here. A running clock would get it with you with 40. And Elijah Flynn's going to trot out for his third time tonight. Magnet dropping a dime to Brody Silvey there for the touchdown. Connor Kniezel back off the left side. Motion man working across. Flynn working off to the right. Quick handoff. A draw and swarming into the backfield there, Anthony Sandoval. .349 remaining. Keep you an update on scores be giving an update again at halftime. Join us for your JDG Auto Collision halftime show report. Comments, scores, reactions, scores from around the league, and all that good stuff around the United States and the world. Motion man, fake jet sweep, working off to the right side, incompletion. Looks like Ryan Cree, the senior, trying to attend on the reception here. So a dynamic offense here for Coach Stallings. This is going to be more of a high complex offense. And once these kids work around it, it's going to be cinema to watch. I mean, I truly love these play designs from Coach Stallings. This is kind of, you don't see these type of play drawn up typically a lot by high school coaches. You're going to see a lot of these plays, a lot more of the spread type, like you see right there with 4 out. Working more in the college and NFL level type of things. So, Coach Stallings with good work here. Flynn working around, dancing around in the pocket. He's just going to be brought down. A sack there, split between Connor Kniezel and Levon Bachicho. Welcome back. 2:53 here, third down. First quarter of play here from Pottero Field. Named after Jasper Pottero, longtime superintendent. State champion in 1980 on the field across the street against the Walsh Eagles. 11-man 1A back in the day. Going to take it out there. Going to get a Bobcats bounce around the 45. And now Jacob Magnet will come out again for this Hoehne offense. So 16-0. 2:34. Connor McGraw in his tight end as well as Alec Baca going to a heavy tight end set. So working out of 21 personnel. 16-0, 2:34 left. Magnet out of the gun, going offside to the fullback Guzzo. Quick draw off the middle. That's Sandoval. Going to get about 3 yards there. Going to call it 4. So a 2nd and 6 now for Anthony Sandoval. Having a clinic so far out there on the football field. Connor McGraw checks out for the Farmers. Going to go back to 11 personnel with a heavy set. Magnet in the gun. That's going to be the motion man to the left, Guzzo. Heavy side block there off the left side. Sandoval, and how about that block as one man gets shrugged off. Sandoval cuts back. Runs a Bobcat over in the tracks. And Anthony Sandoval picked up about 10 or 15 more yards there. $151 remaining here in the first. You got to give credit to the guys up front, especially the fullback there, Jason Guzzo. Coming up, he laid a block in. So out of that 30-some yard play is how you can chunk it up is truly probably 5 yards of that, 5 to 10, just Jason Guzzo. 20-25 with just the speed of Anthony Sandoval in the running over. And how about that huge sack in the backfield there? That's going to be ending up being number 88, Gage Ruth off of Magnet. So 1 sack for Custer, 1 sack for Hoehne. 16-0, 1:30 remaining. That's 1:30 remaining in the first. Lujan in as the left tackle. Guzzo as the fullback. Magnet going to be an option keeper. Magnet just going to keep it with his legs. You're going to get about 3. So a 3rd and 7 now for Magnet. 56-6 remaining. 16-0. Uno out wide. Magnet, the quarterback, to the left of his hip. Guzzo. Jet sweep across the middle. Be taken off the left side. That's a Hoehne touchdown. How about that for Hoehne? 22-0. Mr. Anthony Sandoval with another one. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to start keeping tabs on Anthony Sandoval for 8-Man Player of the Year next year. 22-0. Already 8th through 6 and 8-man rushing yards. And as a junior, a lot of these guys are seniors ahead of him. And playing 6-man. 8-man obviously a step harder. And right here at Botero Field. Off the pitch, a beautiful play call there. And a 2-point conversion good. 24-0, 25-9 left in the first.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's 24-0. Fowler up 15 on Walsenburg, 21-6. We'll keep you an update throughout the game on that, ladies and gentlemen. A Fowler win and a Hoehne win here tonight will make Hoehne league champions and a spot in the playoffs. 21-6. Fowler ball. 10 minutes left to go in the second. Welcome you back to the first quarter of play here. Thomas. Come back up. Here comes Aggie Thomas. Mustard in the back. Astor. It's going to be Aggie Thomas rolling out there. Looks like Custer might have had a block in the back. Dodgers 1, Yankees 0 in the bottom of the fifth. For all you baseball fans watching tonight's ball game here. 24-0 here, 9 seconds even. (24-0), 9 seconds left. Nine seconds left in quarter uno. Flynn into the gun, off to the right side, motion man. That's going to be Wade Pierce, the sophomore. Flynn getting rushed off. That's going to be a dump off to the left. And going to be 2 seconds remaining there. Wyatt Grundy, a good little senior for this squad. And that's the end of the first quarter of play. 24-0. Hoehne up huge here in the first.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado. And we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
Welcome back, 24-0. Hoehne up huge here. I'm Brock Bernelli. She's Phoenix Roman on the camera. So a lot of these Hoehne athletes, it's really cool to see them help out with the student-powered broadcasting. You see Phoenix Roman here tonight, number 2 on the volleyball court. Helps us out. You can watch her volleyball games when she's not helping. It's Brody Sylvie or Bobby Terry or Addison Terry helping out there. Sometimes Mike Bernelli. So a good mix of Saddle Rock kids and their sports, and it's always cool to see them succeed. 24-0, 11:56, pass incomplete. Coach Dallon's just trying to draw something up for this Bobcat squad. Trying to get past the 50 for the first time tonight. Working on the 40, their own 40. Flynn out of the gun. Flynn dancing around off the left side. Look at a nice little run off the quarterback option. And it looks like the ball came out late. Hoehne says they have. That's Hoehne's ball. Don't know quite what they say every time they recover the interception or fumble, but it's always funny with their chants. The last 3 or 4 years, it's kind of been a staple of what they do. 24-0, 11:48. So Custer hasn't been able to get past the 50 yet tonight. Hoehne's defense still posting a goose egg on the scoreboard. And it's 24-0. Like, subscribe this video. Truly appreciate all your guys' support. We'll have the JDG Auto Collision halftime show report. And your CynMar post-game show report, a spray for all reasons. Anthony Sandoval going to get... He just broke out of nowhere. Sandoval pulling a Houdini there. And a first down for Hoehne. After a run like that, I mean, even stumped me. I thought Sandoval was down for maybe 2 or 3 yards. Turn it in about 10 or 12. I don't know what's next. Is he going to pull a rabbit out of his hat? I don't know. 24-0, 11:27 left. Magnet, the handoff to Sandoval, going to cut back up left. And a nice wrap-up tackle there by Wyatt Grundy. 24-0. Brody Sylvie checks in. He's gotten 2 receptions tonight. One of those being a touchdown. Close to 100 yards tonight already for Brody Sylvie. Quick handoff draw. Magnet handoff Sandoval. Finds an opening. And Sandoval, they're going to say short. He didn't break the pylon. Off to the left there, ref Robbie Parker. And now they're stopped at the 1. Thought Sandoval was awful close here. Hoehne's going to try to punch it in. Sandoval back in. Can he get Tress? And a false start going to push back Hoehne, I believe. And it's going to be on Custer. Sylvie checking out. And Sylvie back in to get the play from head coach Ronnie Yates. So no touchdown. Working on a 1st and goal. Magnet, the handoff. Sandoval. He's in. Uno, dos, tres. Touchdowns tonight for Anthony Sandoval. The do-it-all kid getting it done here in the first half. The Trinidad transfer, Anthony Sandoval, in his second year at Hoehne, making huge strides here in a 2-point conversion. Magnet and another penalty there. Mustard thrown by Robbie Parker. So it'll push back Hoehne about 5 now. It's 30-0. 40 gets you to a running clock. It's 35 in the 6-man role, but we're playing 8-man here tonight. Magnet the gun, going to go off to the right. Magnet gets stuck right there in the shin. But it looks like he's going to be unfortunately short for Farmer fans. So 30-0, Hoehne up big here in the first half.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brock Brunelli. She's Phoenix and Roman. 30-0. You can see Phoenix wave right there in the mirror. Had to keep it shut again here tonight. 30-0. 10:07 left. Brody Sylvie has been a nice kickoff specialist for Hoehne the last 2 years to kick it off. Brody Sylvie going to squib kick it. Penalty there. Ran out of bounds. So Custer will have the option for Hoehne to either re-kick or take the yardage there. All signs indicate they're going to re-kick this. Looks like Coach Downs actually going to keep the yardage. So Custer now kind of sets up in good field position. It's 30-0. Coach Stallin's trying to get his boys a score here. Love the credit to Coach Stallins. I mean, he's calling the offensive plays, the defensive plays, the special teams, clock management. And, I mean, for a lot of people who don't know football, might, not think how big that truly is. You see, even in small-town high school sports, you'll have a coordinator for each position. This guy's a do-it-all, all 4 big-time. There's some high school staffs with 10, 12 coaches more. You go to the Cherry Creeks of the world, the Chatfields, the Grandviews, and all those big schools up in Denver, Valor Christian. They're going to have 10 to 15 coaches on their staff. So to see one coach out there with heart and out here with this team and not giving up, it's something to be noteworthy of. 10:01. First half of play here. It's 30-0 here. Flynn still in at quarterback. And more Mustard in the backfield. Thomasoni, the freshman, was at the backside of Flynn. 9:59 left here, 30-0. Going to send Custer back. Haven't been able to get past the 50 all tonight. Flynn dancing around. Flynn going to sidearm it and incomplete. Guzzo in coverage there. 10 receivers, Braden Baker, a freshman. Mateo Molter checks out. Levon Bachicha there back in. $9:52 remaining here. Stick with us, your JDG Auto Collision halftime show report. Comments, scores, reactions, and everything good in between from the first half. Flynn, the snap. Flynn dancing around. Gets rushed by Guzzo off the right side. And a completed pass, but eventually brought down. Brayson Cedars. Oh no, Bobby Terry and Antonio Cantoria on that one. Cantoria's done a good job as a DB, only a freshman. Hoehne has 2 freshmen who start on defense, Brayson Cedars, Antonio Cantoria. And you've seen with Ronnie Yates, the players he's been able to develop quickly into starters. It's a tip to the cap to Coach Yates on that. Of you go to things such as last year, the emergence of Connor Kniesel as an offensive defensive lineman. You know, we're talking how good, Connor Kniesel will be in 2 years here. You know, what's Connor Kniesel going to be as a senior? And how about that, Connor Kniesel? We're just talking about it. Must have heard us from the studio. And Connor Kniesel wraps up Flynn for a sack. He's in that Jonah Ellis number 52. So, you go back to Kniesel. Keep an eye on him. I think he's a type of kid, you say senior year, can play at the next level. If I'm a college recruiter, a college coach, I'm getting a hold of Kniesel as early as I can, because I think he's a kid that can play at the next level, especially with the next development in these next 3 years or so. 8:45, 30-0. 2nd and 15 here. Custer trailing Hoehne. If you're just joining us, Hoehne in the red and black, Custer in the white, yellow, and blue. $8:45 remaining. Magnet in at quarterback, 8:37. The snap, Magnet off the quarterback keeper, is going to keep it. Pitch! And Anthony Sandoval picked about 4 or 5 more yards for number 4. 8:30 clock stops as Anthony Sandoval ran out of real estate there. But enough for a Farmer first down. 7:48 p.m. here at Hoehne. 2-1 Yankees up on the Dodgers, top of the 6th. 35-6 Fowler over Walsenburg. 1 minute to go in the second quarter. Fowler up big on Walsenburg. Hoehne plays Walsenburg next week. Off the handoff. Sylvie's going to dance around and brought down by the collar there. Could have possibly called a horse collar on that one. 8:15 remaining here. 3rd down for Hoehne. Second, my apologies. They picked up the first down off a 2nd down. Off of that makes it a 2nd down now for Hoehne. Sylvie off to the right of your screen. McGraw out to the left. The handoff off the right, Sandoval. Eventually brought down there by Mason Simmons, the sophomore. Might see Simmons a little in at quarterback as well. Got some warm-ups at QB. We did see Flynn draw the start. It's been Flynn mostly besides Craig there for a bit. Magnet out of the gun, Sandoval the HB. Magnet off the quarterback keeper. He draws up the middle. And a nice wrap-up tackle there by Taylor Bradford, the junior. Magnet drawing the play from head coach Ronnie Yates. 6:47 remaining. Hoehne up here against Custer. Tomorrow on the Sad Rock Sports Network will be Primero playing the Branson Kim Bearcats. Huge playoff implications there for them as well. Primero sitting at 12, Branson at 13th, I believe. That was the last time I checked. Guzzo drops it, had 6 in his hands. Simmons draped in coverage, and Guzzo just simply dropped it there. So a 4th down now. Kind of too short to punt. Might see one of our... That's going to be off the first down. So now 1st and 10 for Custer. That was a 4th down. My apologies, looking at the scoreboard of things and not the down marker. So I was going to say that's pretty short there. 4th down. We might see one of our first field goals in probably 10 or 12 years in Farmer history. Hoehne had a good kicker in the name of Dominique Marquez about 10 or 12 years ago, wore number 36, and saw him boot some pretty good kicks here for Hoehne back in the day in those state championship runs of the Hoehne dynasties when he had the types of White Schreffner, who went to the School of Mines and eventually played at Baylor and got some good time for the Baylor Bears in D1 football. Sawyer Schaefer, quarterback, went on to Western to play some quarterback. So they had some good guys there back in the day. Won 2 or 3 state titles then. So 5:21 remaining, 30-0. Hoehne up big here. Motion man. The motion man's Pierce. Off the run, the draw, and Cedars gets him in the backfield. So Brayson Cedars plays that right inside linebacker position for Hoehne. 5:07 clock running with the run. Close to a running clock in that Fowler versus Walsenburg game. So Hoehne, we go back to that, cheering on possibly their biggest rivals tonight to try to make the playoffs a little earlier. 2-1 Yankees up on the Dodgers. And a good pass up the top, Aggie Thomas. And enough for a 1st down, turning and burning upfield. So how about that for Aggie Thomas? $30-0, 4:22 left. Braden Baker, the freshman, gets the play. Thomas on the left side of your screen. Flynn working under center. Marcus checking in as they're outside. Another motion man off the side, Baker. Flynn dancing around, going to be clogged quickly there by Caden Marquez. Off the handoff draw from Flynn. 3:35 remaining, first half of play. Mateo Molter checks in, Levon Bachicha out. 3:25 remaining here in the first half. Custer County drawing a decent crowd here tonight. Hoehne with a packed stands as always. Thomas off to the left, Flynn in at quarterback. Working off Sandoval as the Mike linebacker, quick handoff. Nice run there from Grundy. Be about 5 yards. So takes it there. 2:43 remaining, third down. Flynn. Off the draw, handoff. And a good push from the offensive line of Custer. Going to be short still, about 2 or 3 yards. Bring up a fourth down. I think if you're Custer, you go for it. You're down 30. You have a young squad. Let's keep them developing and throwing them into some positions. Thomas working here. And a quick draw and a stick there by the Hoehne defender. I believe that was Sandoval. Sandoval indeed. Looks like it was enough for the first. So Flynn now operating. Flynn operating, and that's a huge swarm and a tackle. Mateo Molter coming in as the nose guard off the bench. Second down now for Custer. A minute 22 left in the first half. We're on a commercial. Hit your JDG Auto Collision halftime show report. The Osla and Guzzo families. 1:03 remaining, motion man off to the right, Baker. Flynn danced around, nice little pitch off the left side, ran out of real estate. Almost took out the legs of Mr. Eloy Apodaca there in the 55 jersey. 50.1 left here in the first half. Running clock gets it to you at 40. 50.1 remaining, Custer operating. (30-0). 50.1 remaining. Bottom of the sixth there, 2-1 Yankees. Flynn dancing around, just going to toss it off to the right side. Left side of us. And a timeout taken gives us time to take a timeout of our own.
CynMar Land and Lawn Care provides proven and professional solutions for residential, commercial, industrial, governmental, and agricultural companies located in Colorado and Kansas. We provide top-notch services at affordable prices. You'll get skilled, trained technicians, not kids' day laborers or unskilled spare-timers. We also offer total weed control for alleys, driveways, fence lines, and more, plus noxious weed control. Give us a call today at 719-680-2651 or visit CynMarLandCare.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gents, boys and girls. 39.7 remaining here in the first half of play. Custer up big here, just trying to score up big in Hoehne's territory. Going to send that DB off to the right. Custer, calling the timeout, going to try to get a huge passing play here. Flynn dancing around, pocket collapses, and a good rush there from Levon Bachicha and Kniezel. Fans and refs yelling to stop the clock there. Finally get stopped with 30.6 remaining. .6 remaining. Connor McGryan. Hoehne now going to try to score here on the first down. Magnet dancing around. Deep pass down the field and a dime. How about that? Brody Sylvie. 24-2. Clock's not running. It needs to be running. And a timeout's taken here with Hoehne trying to score here late in the first half.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Out of the timeout, Hoehne trying to score here. 30-0. Magnet bombs away, catch, touchdown. Touchdown there from Hoehne, Brody Sylvie. The Magnet to Sylvie connection has been dominant tonight. 2 touchdowns. $36-0, 18.5 remaining. Off the quarterback keeper. 2-point conversion good. And that's another score there. 38-0. Hoehne up in the first half with 18.5 remaining.
Cam Cummings Trucking is your one-stop shop for all your transportation needs. We specialize in livestock, hay, equipment, and general flatbed loads. We also work with several hay farms and can find you any kind of hay or feed you're looking for. Give Cam a call or text today at 719-680-7883.
Scores 38-0. 18.5. Be very wise for Hoehne just to squib kick this. And let's go to the locker room up 38. Custer receives that second half kickoff. Sylvie just going to boot it there. Flynn, the quarterback, as a returner this time. Cuts upfield, a nice little return with 11.2 remaining. So about 2 plays now left for Coach Stallings and his Custer County Bobcats to try to get something going here. If I'm Hoehne, let's go to a prevent defense and try not to let up a score. Flynn, the quarterback. 11.2 left for number 2. Off the draw and a false start. Hoehne team trying to make the playoffs, led by head coach Rodney Yates. Greg Guzzo doing the statistics. Travis Kniezel, John Terry, Gabe Dasco. Managers Ernesto Alanis Gutierrez, Dylan Alvarado, and Colton Nelson. Just those guys just trying to get the rest. Trying to get them to the playoffs. And out of bounds, 4.9 remaining. Flynn working in motion. Flynn out of the gun, 3 out wide. Could be an X cross route here, I believe, for Coach Stallings. Running X off the motion. Thomas trying to find a pitch there. And it looked like time expired. And that's going to be the end of the first half, 38-0. We're going to run a commercial and be right back. Hit it.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Some in sync going on here at Jasper Patero Field. This is your JDG Auto Collision halftime show report. Why mess with the rest when you can go to the best? Thank all who joined us here. I'm Brock Bernali. She's Phoenix Cinnamon, who handles your camera duties. Very good first half for Hoehne. I'm going to start out with Custer County. They've gotten some things going. I've liked what they've done with the running backs. Lots of pre-snap motion. As an OC, that's the type of things I look for, is pre-snap motion. And you're getting that. These guys are going to continue to develop. I like the play design and play calling from Coach Stallings with this young squad so far. 0 points posted on the scoreboard for Coach Stallings and the Bobcats. Going to the Hoehne Farmers, though. 38 unanswered there. Anthony Sandoval counting 3 touchdowns for him. And 2 big connections from the quarterback, Jacob Magnet, to Brody Sylvie. connecting like great Wi-Fi here tonight. We're going to take a break. That was your JDG Auto Collision halftime show report. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Doherty Landing Cattle is located in northeast New Mexico on the historic Hereford Park Ranch. The owners, Jim and Karen and Brent and Brittany Doherty, run this working cow-calf operation. It is their mission to never stop improving on their cow herd. They will continue to raise great cattle just as they continue to raise great kids.
Quick scoring update for you guys. I'm going to get that Walsenburg and Fowler game. $35-6 halftime Fowler. And 2-1 bottom of the 7th. Yankees up on the Dodgers.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game aired with fans and re-watched by players, coaches, and families.
We have ad packages sponsoring all the games in a week, or a specific team. Or
weekly packages start at 1 between 12 games for 200 and go up to 31 games for 800.
Team-based sponsorship similarly.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and half times of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsor, click on the order form post or you solutions up.
SaddleRocks.com.
Solutions.com.
Roxley.com information.
Cam Cummings Trucking is your one-stop shop for all your transportation needs. We specialize in livestock, hay, equipment, and general flatbed loads. We also work with several hay farms and can find you any kind of hay or feed you're looking for. Give Cam a call or text today at 719-680-7883.
The Trinidad State experience is like no other higher education institution in Colorado. Both of our campuses in Trinidad and Alamosa are in truly stunning outdoor destinations. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. Our faculty and staff are the best you will find anywhere. They will get to know you because we're a small college where staff and faculty truly care about our students. We have advisors who will talk to you about your career goals and interests. And if you don't know quite yet where you're going, that's okay. We can talk to you about career options and programs that might interest you and the job outlook for careers in that field. Being in this kind of college setting is good for the human spirit and definitely conducive to student quality of life. At Trinidad State, you will pay about half of what you would pay at a four-year institution, and classes are guaranteed to transfer if you're following a transfer pathway. Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door, and Watonga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop in-house which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here. 38-0. Hoehne to kick off to Dylan Stallings, Custer County Bobcats. Thank you all joined us in the studio. I'm Brock Brunelli, Phoenix Syndrome on the camera. P. Brody Sylvie to kick it out deep. That Fowler and Walsenburg game still at 35-6. So huge playoff implications with a Fowler win and a Hoehne win. Hoehne's playoff drought is over. Custer County trots out their return team, and we're about to get started here. 38-0. Kickoff's up and away, and we're getting started here in the second half. Bobbled out to the right. Jumped on there. And touched by Hoehne. Hoehne football. Gilberto Alvarado. So now Jacob Magnet's going to set up shop pretty good here to get us started. 38-0. No time ran on the kickoff there, so Hoehne will be running with about 20 or 30 extra seconds. At 40, we get that running clock. Magnet Sandoval cuts out. Sandoval, first one. And he says, let's get a running clock going. 44-0. Anthony Sandoval with the rushing touchdown. So 4 touchdowns for number 4 now. And 11:33 remaining here. Have a running clock here on out unless a timeout happens. Off the pitch, Sandoval bobbles it. Bobbles it again. Dumps it, Magnet playing some circus ball. And 2-point conversion, no good. 44-0, 11:08 remaining. Welcome back. 10:25 remaining. Running clock 44-0. Goose egg for the Custer County Bobcats. Sylvie to send it deep. Out here in the air at Botero Field. Sends it out deep. That's returnable ball. Takes it up to the left. Cut up by Flynn. And that's about a 10-yard return, tackled, brought down by Connor McGraw in the 13 jersey. 41-6. Fowler up on Giovanni Aldretti's Walsenburg Panthers. Was a touchdown by Brock True to get him up 35 there in the third quarter. Running clock from here on out. Almost a running clock in that Fowler contest as well. Flynn going to throw it. Goes to the knees of Aggie Thomas, and uncatchable. Brings up a second down for Coach Stallin's Custer County Bobcats. So 8:44 remaining. We'll have a running clock, so about 20:54 remaining of football here from Hoehne. Under center, motion man Baker. Flynn, a nice little toss out to the right, Grundy. And a nice little wrap-up tackle there. The Farmer D-line getting there first. Levon Bachicha and Mateo Molter on that one. So 8:15 remaining, 44-0. Stick with us for your CynMar post-game show report, a spray for all reasons. Comments, reactions, scoring totals, and all that good stuff in between here from Botero Field. 7:49 remaining here. Flynn working out with trips out wide to the right. Uno out to the 1. Working over the outside. Had an open man, but eventually brought down there. Nice little tackle from Caden Marquez. The 10 receiver was Braden Baker, the freshman, 5'9", 135. Mason Simmons checks out, the sophomore. As well does Drake Kopenick, the junior. Flynn still in at quarterback. Hoehne still working with a lot of their starters out there. Don't see Kniezel out there for Hoehne. Nor do you see Anthony Sandoval. So 2 of the 8 usual starters not out there. Flynn working out of the gun. Pocket collapsing. Steps up the ladder. And Flynn's going to get a nice carry for about 10. Forward progression might have gotten the first down, brought down by Brayson Cedars. Custer unable to get past that 50 yet tonight. Have a very good chance of doing it right here in the second half. Now, if you're Hoehne's defense, it's one thing to post a goose egg so far this deep into the meat and the potatoes of the game, but to keep a team away from the 50 there, and now it's eclipsed there by that run from Flynn. It's another thing. I mean, a very good defense is showing as well for Hoehne tonight. 5:47 remaining. Nice little run there from Flynn. Stepping up in the ladder. Found the pocket was collapsed, and the freshman was able to use his legs for a first down. Flynn out of gun. Working, pocket collapse in the throw. Right side. Catch, and they're going to say enough. So now this Custer County team turning and burning up the field. Kind of working in a moderate, no-huddle type offense right here. They're giving Flynn 2 or 3 plays to work out of here, and the freshmen handled them very well. The freshman Flynn trips out to the right, Uno out to the 1. Working off a little bubble screen. Going to be about a 1-yard gain there. Number 11, Braden Baker. So I like the pre-snap motion. You know, I mentioned it in the first half. A lot of this pre-snap motion type things you see. It's a lot of stuff you'll see at the college and NFL level. So with these kids working with it this early as freshmen and sophomores, 2 or 3 years, it's going to look really good. 4:12 remaining. Third quarter of play here from Botero Field. 41-12. Walsenburg just scoring there with 11 minutes to go in the fourth. It's a good chance we'll know the fate of Hoehne before this game ends here. Looks like that Fowler and Walsenburg game will end a little sooner than this one. Shall be awful close. But it's really good to see that a good chance the Hoehne Farmers will be in the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. Last time Hoehne was in the playoffs, you'd have to go back to 2020. That Springfield season. Spring season, sorry. Got messed up with a school and a type of season in the year, but that spring COVID 2020 football season where Hoehne would eventually beat Walsenburg there at CSU Pueblo in the state title game. So, a 4-year drought, Hoehne trying to, because how it works is if you're outside of the top 16 and you win your league, you'll take at least that 16th spot out. A league win guarantees you a playoff berth. So they will clinch a playoff spot if Hoehne wins. 2:23 remaining. It's 44-0. Your score here in the third. Flynn dancing around, just going to gun it out. Nice little completion down upfield. Katoria had him draped in coverage, and Aggie Thomas a first down. 2-minute warning here in the third. Clock still running with that running clock. If you're just joining us, the Farmers in the red and black. The Custer County Bobcats in the white and yellow. Two to one. Bottom of the eighth in that Yankees and Dodgers game. 41-12 there as well for the Walsenburg and Fowler game. Sanford also with a huge win, 51-17 over Dolores. Just checking scores around the state for y'all. Good run out to the left and a first down. Number 6, Thomas Sony, the freshman. Taking it out to the left side. Valor Christian over Fruita Monument. 44-14. Valor Christian ranked 3rd overall in the state. Maclay 14, Springfield 12 at half. That's a huge one to keep an eye out on in the 8-man world. Haxton 38, Dayspring Christian Academy 38-0 at half. And Akron pulling up an upset so far at half, 14-0 over Sedgwick County. The draw out to the right side, Thomasoni with his second straight carry. And that's the end of the third quarter of play. That fourth quarter of play coming up. Hoehne up, the big 4-4.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Well, we've played uno, dos, tres. Quarters of play now to quarter cuatro. Here from Patero Field, 44-0. Hoehne up in a running clock here against the Custer County Bobcats. Custer County driving down the field pretty deeply now. Flynn, the freshman first-year player. The rookie's going to take it out there. About 2 or 3 yards there to bring up a third down. So a third and a country mile still for Custer County. 15, Aggie Thomas checks out the sophomore. Clock running with 11:27. Coach Stallings trying to get a score here for his Custer County Bobcats. Flynn dancing around, pocket collapsing. Here comes the rush from Bachicha. And a nice coverage off that right side of the Hoehne secondary. 10:51 remaining here. Looks like an injury timeout's taken. And it gives us time to take a timeout of our own.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
Welcome back. That last word was from Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions. Not quite sure who the timeout was for on the injury timeout. But ladies and gentlemen, it's 8-man football, and we have a field goal attempt here. Wyatt Gundy now. Going to be about a 32-yard field goal. Gundy in the cold air. It's up. And it's blocked. Pick up. Caden Marquez. How about that from Caden Marquez? 2 farmers down now. Caden Marquez was down. Looks like that might be Anthony Sandoval. It is Anthony Sandoval indeed. Our thoughts and prayers go out to him to make sure he's all right. Back to the action. Cantoria in at quarterback. And welcome back, Levon Bachicha, the man with the cast. So it looks like Anthony Sandoval kind of just brushing it off. Caden Marquez looks like he's all right as well. Hopefully we can see both of them back in the game. Two good kids. It's sad to see Katoria dancing around. Throws a dime down the field, cuts it back up the field. And that's a Hoehne touchdown. Cutting and dicing up the field. A good play like that's like dicing up some onions and making you cry on how beautiful that play design was. A touchdown there. The first for Antonio Cantoria to Brody Sylvie. Working to the east for the touchdown. Cantoria the lefty. Handoff up the gut. And no good. So the debut for Cantoria going good so far. 50-0. We'll take a quick break.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
Basketball. 50-0, 7:07 left. A good old 50 posted on the scoreboard. And Alyssa Grant to a goose egg on the scoreboard. Brody Sylvie to kick it out for Hoehne. Nice boot outside. Flynn drops it. Flynn dancing around. Needs uphill blockers. Flynn finds a gap and stuck there right in the knees. A good little wrap-up tackle by the Hoehne return squad. Trying to see who's on the tackle is Antonio Cantoria. Now he rolls in as a DB. .603 remaining. 47-12. Fowler over Walsenburg. 6 minutes to go. Things are heating up. And it looks like the Farmers may be going to the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. 5:40 remaining. Two high set, Tampa 2. Gun motion man Gundy. Flynn dances around, throws it. An incompletion there off the other side of the motion man Gundy. 5:23. Custer working at the 15 of Hoehne's. It was taken about the 20-25, and eventually it was bobbled there by Flynn, the return man. He had to jump right back up on it to get a return of probably about 6 to 8 yards. Single high safety front now for Hoehne. Going off the top, Preston Yates over here on the right side. Motion man Baker. Flynn's going to take it. Right side, about 2 or 3 yard carry. Brings up a third down. Pierce off that left side, off the left working now is Braden Baker, a freshman. Hoehne going to stack the box. Showing a man-to-man. They're going to drop these guys out into coverage here. Custer trying to get an audible, and here sees the guys dropping out of the coverage. Hoehne dropped 6. And eventually brought down off the right side to Aggie Thomas. You know, Aggie Thomas probably has 10 catches tonight. Probably about maybe 60, 70 yards between those 10. But he's a guy as you develop. Looking at Thomas, a sophomore with this experience, he's going to be a guy in 2 years that's going to be really reliable to find in the flats there on your 2nd and 5s, your 3rd and 5s and such. Baker gets the play for quarterback Flynn. 3:29 remaining. Custer going to, I guess, go into somewhat of a 2-minute type offense here with 3:20 remaining. 2-2 all knotted up there in game 1 of the World Series. And it went right through the hands there of the left DB of Hoehne. Believe that was Cantoria there. So he'll get a PD, a pass deflection on the back of his football card, but not the interception. Link Talmadge also in the game for Hoehne. So Hoehne now setting up here. We'll have Cantoria now in good field position to try to score. But Chicha's back there, RB3 on the depth chart with that injury. But Chicha bobbles it off the cast. See Bachicha there with that left cast. And he's one of those guys, Bachicha, a really good athlete. He's battled a lot of injuries. You know, I saw at the beginning of the year, he's going to be probably your 8-man player of the year candidate. For sure, top 3. Just battling with injuries on the senior year. And, you know, he's been a great factor in offense and defense still with battling all those injuries. 1:57 remaining, 50-0. Caden Marquez in there as a blocking tight end. Connor Kniesel and Mateo Molter still in. So a lot of the starting line still in. Handoff, Alvarado. We'll get wrapped up for about 3 with 1:40 remaining. Stick with us. Your CynMar, a spray for all reasons. Post-game show report, comments, scores, reactions, scoring totals, and everything good in between. 1:21 remaining. Gilberto Alvarado checks out. Cantoria in at quarterback, so it definitely looks like towards the tail end of the season, Cantoria has jumped as number 2, as QB2 on the depth chart to Terry. He's going to just throw it down the field to wide open Diego Lujan. Diego Lujan dropped 6 into his hands. And a 3rd down. Looks like a clock stoppage with the timeout. 50.4 remaining.
CynMar Land and Lawn Care provides proven and professional solutions for residential, commercial, industrial, governmental, and agricultural companies located in Colorado and Kansas. We provide top-notch services at affordable prices. You'll get skilled, trained technicians, not kids' day laborers or unskilled spare-timers. We also offer total weed control for alleys, driveways, fence lines, and more, plus noxious weed control. Give us a call today at 719-680-2651 or visit CynMarLandCare.com.
Welcome back. Contorio almost had 2 touchdowns for number 2. Dropped by Diego Lujan. Contoria dancing around, pocket collapsing. Gonna throw and it goes way left up north. That ball is trying to make its way up to I-25. 50-0. 50.4. The clock's running. Not running. DC Gabe Dasco don't know what's. Clock ain't running. So now Custer working with doubles out wide. Flynn dancing around. Tomage rushing him. Link Tomage can't get to him. Flynn going to get a first down. Runs out of real estate. Clock still running. Coach Stallin's telling his guys to run on an X post. Hoehne dropping 5 back. Only 3 rushing. Tomage gets pancaked. Tipped. And pass incomplete. 17 seconds remaining. The clock's running and burning. Coach Stallin's trying to get one more playoff. 7 seconds remaining. 2-1 wide formation, 1 second. Flynn dancing around. Bombs away, Flynn. Caught and brought down. Picked up Hoehne. Here he go. And brought down. And for the first time in 4 years, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hoehne's playoff drought's over. Hoehne back into the playoffs, into the big dance for the first time in 4 years. Take a quick break. Be right back for your CynMar post-game show report. Welcome back. A thriller from Hoehne. This is your CynMar post-game show report. So Hoehne now league champions. And the biggest story of them all, ladies and gentlemen, back in the big dance for the first time in 4 years. It's good to see some praying down here in some SoCo football. Anthony Sandoval got us started with a touchdown. Jacob Magnet to Brody Sively. Some huge touchdowns as well. Sively ended up with 2, both with Magnet. Jacob Magnet back to 2, 3, 4 for Sandoval. Had 3 in the first half, 1 in the second, which got us started. One of those, a kickoff return touchdown. And then Antonio Contoria with Brody Sylvie to make that total 3, 2 in the first half, 1 in the second. Custer, 0 points scored. Saw some good things from the quarterback, Flynn, a freshman. Also, Grundy, the senior, saw some good things running out of the flats, picking up some yardage. Aggie Thomas was one that stood out to me, the 6'1 sophomore. He was in the 15 jersey tonight. Looked really good out of the flats as well. This team likes to throw into the flats short and intermediate routes for their quarterback. Hoehne, some good standouts. Jacob Magnet looked good at quarterback. Future looked bright with Antonio Cantoria tonight on those 2 drives. He had a touchdown. The biggest story of them all tonight, though, probably one of my easier player of the games I've ever chosen in my broadcasting career. Anthony Sandoval, he is going to be your CynMar player of the game. CynMar, a spray for all reasons. So Anthony Sandoval looking good. Hoehne in playoffs for the first time in 4 years. So how that works, league champions clinch an automatic berth. And with that Fowler win over Walsenburg, Hoehne next week can sit back and relax against Walsenburg. It feels good. Hoehne playing playoff football in October and November. It feels good to be back for Hoehne. Hoehne league champions heading to the playoffs. Hoehne winning big here versus Custer County. Phoenix Sin-Roman was on the camera. I'm Brock Bernelli from the rest of the crew and Brock Bernelli. Peace, love, chicken grease, and most importantly of all, ladies and gentlemen, God bless.